We're here, Helena, 5 degrees below zero. It was 10 below over the pass, and then slightly got warmer as we came down. And so let's see if this does anything. Uh-oh. Doesn't do nothing here. Huh. Let's see. But doesn't seem to do anything whatsoever. Huh. Let's see if we can open and plug in what it does.
Urination peel. So I don't. Yeah. So I don't know what. You don't think that had nothing.
All right, got it open. Let's see if we can plug in. Nothing. Totally dead. Man, that sucks. What the hell? That's no good. All right, so now it's locked. Let's unlock.
Come on. I've been to Advance.
Okay, well, okay, no good. Let's look for a destination charger. Okay, we are 184.5 miles into the trip. We used 73.7 kilowatt hours and we cruised along at 399 watt hours per mile. And we are at 3% right now. We are here in Helena now at a restaurant called Suds Hut, chicken place. They have a destination charger since the supercharger don't work. It is 4 below out here. And we are charging, let's see, we're getting 10 kilowatts here, so that's pretty good. We're getting 40 amps. This is a generation 1, I believe, destination charger. And so here we are charging. And that works, and luckily they are full 40 amps, so we get at least 10 kilowatts here. And you can see tons of snow on the back end. You can see I backed up into the snow berm a little, and that ripped off the snow or ice that was under there. But there's still more. I mean, look at this here. Oh, it's stuck in there. There we go. There's another chunk. But still, the wheel wells are full. Look under here. I mean, it's all the way down to the ground. In the front now, we ground some of it out since we're in town, and we gotta turn and turn the wheels, so that will grind some of this out in the front. Over here, we don't have a big chunk. Back here, yeah, we still got a lot right under there. And look under here, holy moly. I wonder how many pounds of extra weight we carry around just in snow. But anyway, we made it here. The supercharger is not functioning here at all. We can't charge there. It's completely down, just like it said in the car. And so I'm not sure what we're gonna do, because, well, we need about 8 hours. This charger here, we probably need more like 10 to 12 at another charger that doesn't do the 10 kilowatts. So if another one is only a 32 amp, yeah, we may have a long stay here. So I'm not sure. We're spending the night here, but not right here. And it's a little ways to the hotel. So for now, we're getting a few percent in. And then I'll go over to the hotel, drop off my father-in-law, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out how far away the hotel is, and maybe I just leave the car here plugged in and walk back to the hotel or something. I don't know. I mean, it's beautiful out. Well, maybe not really. It's cloudy, unfortunately. If we would have some sunshine, that would definitely help. But it's only 4 below, so it's not too bad. And it's a little breezy, but could be a lot worse. So, well, we're stuck here for a little while. My father-in-law, I think, went inside, so I'm not sure. I'll probably go and see what he's doing. I don't think he's gonna have a drink at the bar, since he doesn't drink. So, but maybe a coffee or something. But yeah, so we'll be here, yeah, for at least a little bit. Gotta make 10 or so percent, and then we'll go from there. So, well, I'll keep you updated. All right, we are now in the hotel. So, things happened relatively quick here. The car is still at Suds Hut, at the restaurant, and we went in there to have a coffee, you know, waiting for it to get to a certain point so we could drive over here and I could drop off my father-in-law. Well, we were talking to the staff there, and there was a really nice lady, and her name is Angel, and it turned out she was an angel, or is an angel. We talked to her, and she actually called her husband, and her husband came over and picked us up with all our stuff that we have, you know, all this stuff here. Picked us up, and he took us over to the hotel about 2.5 miles away. So that was really great. So Angel, you are an angel. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're at the hotel now. The car is still over there, and let's see here. If you can see that there, we're at 17% now, and it is still charging. It says another 6 hours and 45 minutes to go to 100%. It's charging 39 amps out of 40. I don't know. Oh, there it goes, 40. So it's charging at 10 kilowatts. And that is one of the great things, since the owner of Suds Hut is a Tesla guy as well as his son. They have these, I think they're Gen 1 destination chargers, or high-powered wall connectors. They can do up to 80 amps. Unfortunately, our car does not have the 2 chargers. It only has a single charger, so it can't do the 80 amps. It can only do the 40. But hey, that's pretty darn good. So we're pretty happy with this. And it is, I don't even know what time it is. It is like 4 something, almost 5 p.m. now. Yeah, it's 5 minutes to 5. And so I guess we'll just spend the evening here. It's not like we have planned to go out or anything. And then in the morning, we have to figure out how we get back over there. It's about, it's I think 2.4 miles or so. We possibly take an Uber, or I don't know if they maybe provide a shuttle service here from the hotel. We could look into that. We'll have to figure that out. But we got a little time to figure that part out. But for now, pretty happy that we can charge. And yeah, it's great to have people like that at Suds Hut that help you out, as well as the owner that provides these chargers for free at any time. Yeah, really great. I mean, we actually were gonna have dinner there tonight, but I guess that won't be happening because we can't get over there. Well, we could, I guess, if we really wanted to. But so I'm not even sure what we're gonna do for dinner. We had a decent lunch, so maybe we just eat some snacks here in the hotel or whatever. Maybe I'll go check out the hot tub. since they have one here, and yeah, we'll go from there. We are on our way to get some dinner, and since we don't have a car, or the car is parked 2.5 miles away, well, we're walking. I mean, it's plenty warm. It's only about -5 degrees, so and it's not slick out at all. So choices are limited. McDonald's, Wendy's, and then there's a pizza place here, and that's about it. We chose to go get some pizza here. Good morning. It is 6:22. Hope you can see me. I have no control over the lighting conditions here. I'm walking down a, I guess, residential street here in Helena. I'm on my way to the car, which still sits at the Suds Hut. According to Google, it's about 40-minute walk to 2.1 miles or 2.3 miles. It's -2 degrees out here, Fahrenheit. There's 2 cats. They came running from the right. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Don't know if they're black, but they look pretty dark. Car sits over there. I had it charging to I set it to 90% eventually last night from the app, and I charged to 90. I was already there by midnight, or before midnight, I think, at 90. So I didn't want to let it sit at 100% all night long. This morning now at 6, when the alarm went off, I turned charging up to, well, I turned the setting up to 100%. Really quiet here in the neighborhood. To 100%, and so it started charging. And then I also turned the climate control on, and I set it to the lowest setting possible, which the lowest setting possible is low. And I actually don't know how low is. Since it doesn't show a temperature, I don't know what low actually means. But it came on and started heating up. Woo! Look at this. Maybe I can get over the snow berm here. Wow, that is a 5th wheel RV. Wow, what happened to it? Holy moly. Oh, it burned, I think. Holy moly. Interesting. Is there a sidewalk on this side? Wow. Yeah, that sucker burned. Holy moly. There was even an ATV in it. Huh. Wow. Oops. Holy guacamole. Look at this. Well, hopefully nobody got hurt. But yeah. That thing sure is a goner. Maybe a quarter mile to go right now, and I found out the low setting. Uh-oh, it's getting tricky here. Is he pulling over or what? Come on, pull over. There we go. Thank you. The low setting of the temperature in the car, it seems like it kept it at 32 degrees. Not sure why they would keep 32. 40 would have been maybe a better option, so that in case somebody has some drinks in there and is just trying to prevent stuff from freezing, they could at least set it to 40. Even better would be if Tesla would have a setting like they have for overheat protection. So we can turn overheat protection on, and if the temperature inside the car comes above a certain temperature, it will start to cool it down. So there should be a low temperature or a freeze protection. That would be nice. I mean, here, yeah, in the summertime, there's a few days where we probably need or could use the overheat protection. But mainly a freeze protection is what we could use around here much more. So it would be nice to have a freeze protection. Elon Musk, come on, bring that in our cars so that we can turn that on and the car would turn the climate control on when the temperature drops below maybe 40 degrees, heats it up to maybe 50 and then shuts down again. That would be nice, so that one doesn't have to leave the climate control on the entire night. That would be really nice. All right, let's see if we can get across here. All right, less than a quarter mile to go. I'll see you at the car. What a nice sight for sore eyes. Ooh, there's bright light back there. Ooh, that's perfect. It was all nicely lit where the car was parked. I don't know if I realized the light was there last night, but certainly great. There's light in here. I wonder if they're already serving breakfast or something. I thought they open at 9, but anyway, I am here. And let's see, what time is it? It is 7:01. So yeah, it took me pretty much the 41 minutes that Google says it takes. But I have to say, especially in the snow, it's kind of tough to keep up the pace. I've been going pretty quick here. So people from Google, maybe you want to change your time settings a little bit, because I think most people, oops, let's see if we can find the handle. Oh, here in the deep snow, there we go. And it's gonna come right back down because of the super heavy tailgate here. Let's see, maybe we can clean some of that up now here. Anyway, so yeah, Google I think needs to change their times a little bit, because I've been going pretty fast here. Sometimes kind of jogging. Whoa, there we go. All right, so now we gotta dig out the car. I turned the heat up to 60, and so yeah, I'll dig out the car and start driving over to the hotel. Okay, ready to drive. Shows 95%, and well, the mileage hasn't changed. Watt hours per mile is 400 showing now. I wonder if it included some of this heating. The funny thing is, this this here shows 17. It ain't no 17 out here. Well, maybe let's check the weather app real quick. Here we go, -2 and snow showers. That's more like it. But now you can see it's 7:17. I got here about 7, maybe a couple minutes after. So it took me a good 15 minutes to get ice and snow off this, and the wipers immediately froze back on. And I don't know if you can see this right here, but there's already ice again. It goes really quick. So, but going over to the hotel now and have some breakfast. We are now in Helena at the Headwater Crafts House. This is actually a building that has a bank, a coffee shop, and a brewery in it. And they have 2 Tesla chargers here. So, and they actually do 40 amps, so we can get 8 kilowatts here, which will, I guess, max out the charger we have. We done our run around here to Fort Harrison at the VA clinic. And since the supercharger is down, we're stuck here. Unfortunately, I was dumb enough to leave the heater running at the VA clinic, and it took longer than expected. So we brought the state of charge down to I think it was like 77% or so. So now we got to bring this back up, because as you can see probably, it's still nice and snowy here. It hasn't stopped snowing, and we are under a winter storm warning as well as under a blizzard warning in this area, and as we're driving towards home, that area is under a winter storm warning as well. So we want to make sure we have a decent amount of juice in this battery so that we can make it there. I haven't ran the navigation yet, so let's get in the car real quick and see. Oh, all right, here we are. Let's see, navigate. Oh, let's find superchargers here. There we go. Bozeman, Missoula Supercharger. Let's see what it says. Calculating, MCU1 going slow, and it's starting to show some yellow edges now too. Don't like that. Okay, so currently, whoa, hey, stay here, come back. Okay, it would tell us we can get to Missoula with 7% at this point. It's 117 miles, 2 hours. And it does show us the route we would go. We would take Highway 12 right here. This would go over McDonald Pass. And then as we come down here to Garrison Junction, then from there on it is Interstate I-90 to Missoula. And you can see here it shows a lot of orange there. So there may be already some traffic issues due to snowfall, ice, and who knows what all is going on. So we may want to get a little more of a buffer than the 7% here. I think we should be more at 15% preferably. So we'll see here. I always hit that home link instead of the little battery deal there. So we're at 84%. So that means we should come up to 95%. To 100% it says still 2 hours remaining. Well, that's because the heater is on now. So we don't get 8 kilowatts to the battery anymore. But yeah, another 10%. Yeah, is probably another hour basically, because we get 8 kilowatts, 10% of the battery. Total pack would be 8.5 kilowatts. So yeah, we would look at another hour hanging out here to get 10% more. We already had coffee here. So it's getting a little bit boring, let's put it this way. It would have been really nice to have the supercharger, because rather than coming here, we could have went to the supercharger and at least up to 90, maybe even more, 95%. We could have gotten more possibly than the 8 kilowatts we're getting here. Yeah, and we've been here already probably 40 minutes, I guess. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So we'll see. We may hang out here a little longer. At least at this point we could make it according to the navigation, but I don't know if navigation knows how crappy the weather is here, so we'll see. I'll check in with you guys just before we leave to show you the state of charge, if I don't forget. And but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we can head out of here soon. All right, we're about to leave Helena. Got 91%, which should get us to Missoula with 14% hopefully. So got a little to spare there. So well, it's still snowing out. Still winter storm warning and blizzard warning, but well, we gotta go. We are at the Missoula Supercharger with 21%. Since last charge, so since we left Montana, since we left Helena, we drove about 120 miles at 363. That's not too bad. The average trip is 393 though. So, and then we made it here. Now look at this. Look at this shit. I mean, really? Somebody plowed, but more or less plowed in the superchargers. Look at this. I mean, that's freaking ridiculous. I think I can reach because I can't back up anymore. This is as far as it goes. Whoa. Let's see here. Oh, man. Let's see. Is it going? Going. Come on. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Uh-oh, I don't like that. There we go. Woof. That was kind of weird. So let's see. Here it was a preconditioning. So, well, getting what? 60, 70, 80. Wow. There we go. 88, and now we're dropping. Okay, 79. So not too bad. Well, bathroom break, and then we'll keep going. All right, back from the bathroom break. Still at the Missoula Supercharger. It is snowy out here. It's coming down pretty bad. Oh, this guy had an accident. Holy moly. Yeah, he hit something. So anyway, yeah, they didn't, well, you can't even see anything. Look at this. I mean, the guy that's plowing around here didn't really clear that, or didn't put any effort into it anyway. So we gotta go up to Arlee, so currently it says 33% is what we would have left when we get there. The thing is, I gotta make it back, not to here actually. I just gotta come straight back down to the Y, which is about 7 miles out from here, and then I have to go home the other direction, not past the supercharger again. So round trip estimate back to starting point. So coming back here, it shows 20%, which means by the time I get up there and come back down to the Y, I may be just right about at the 20% at the Y, but got about 30 miles to go, maybe a little less, 25 or so. So preferably I would like to see this number at around 25 or higher. That will mean I can make it home in one shot, get up to Arlee, come back down, and make it home. So let's look at the chart screen here. We are only charging at 49 kilowatts now. This thing is just super slow. But what do you do? But at least we don't have to wait around here like we did in Helena, where the freaking supercharger is closed. What the heck? At least here we're still doing 48 kilowatts and we should be ready to go soon. And I think there is, yep, there he is. Father-in-law is coming. So yeah, I'll get him in here. We'll go up to Arlee, drop him off, and then I'll drive back home all in one shot, hopefully without any issues. And I gotta see if I can make it up the driveway at home, as we got like 12 inches of snow and our tractor is down. The starter is broken on it and the replacement part hasn't arrived yet. Actually, my wife and daughter are shoveling snow on the driveway, so they got their work cut out for them because it's snowing pretty heavy still. Well, since he is here, and now we're at 51%. Let's see, we're showing 23% there. I think I just go for it. In the worst case, I gotta drive a little slower. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Made it home. 23% left. 379.1 miles total at 389 watt-hours per mile. And since last charge that was in Missoula, we have 61 miles and at 372 watt-hour per mile. And luckily my neighbor showed up with the snowblower and is helping out, but you see we got tons of snow. But I plowed up there real easy with this. I mean, it wasn't bad. Filled up the wheels a little bit with snow and got it on the hood. I mean, we're hitting probably 15 plus inches snow here. So it's not too terrible. But yeah, we got lots of snow around here. It's a lot of snow in a short period of time. So anyway, oh, look at the back end. It's not too bad actually. So I gotta walk up there and well, go help. I gotta get this one up to the wall connectors eventually. We have our Model 3 still sitting there, and up there is still so much snow. So I'm just gonna go up there and help shovel a bit, and then we'll move the cars around here probably in about an hour or two. And yeah, I mean, we made it. So yeah, I'll do a little more a conclusion here later, probably inside. Well, I decided that I make you look at this ugly scenery instead of my beautiful face for the recap of this Helena trip. Anyway, so the trip was definitely interesting, like so many we have. Well, I should have been a little bit smarter probably, and I should have checked if the supercharger in Helena is actually working online before we left on the trip. And I could have done that real easily in the car here at home by just clicking on it and see if it is up and running. That said, there were not really any good options for us anyway. I mean, I could have taken the Model 3, still requires the supercharger, or I could have taken the Chevy Bolt, but there's no DC fast charger in Helena, so we would have needed level 2 charging anyway. So in the end, it really didn't matter. It would have been nice if the supercharger would have been working. That obviously would have made it easy. We could have went there, charged up probably in about 30 minutes or so, whatever, something like that, 45 minutes, went to the hotel and maybe finished charging the next day instead of struggle with getting a ride from the restaurant to the hotel and then walking back to the restaurant in the morning from the hotel and then hanging out for over an hour at that little coffee place that we were at, so later in the afternoon. So yeah, that said, you might want to check out for your trips if the chargers that you are planning to go to, if they are up and running just in the navigation. And maybe, yeah, you may have to do a little detour or something if a charger is down. For us, there are so few chargers around here. There is really no other option. We don't have a gas car anymore, so that there's no option like that. It would have been one of our 3 cars, 2 require the supercharger and 1 requires a DC fast charger. Other than that, it's level 2. And unfortunately, it's still an issue these days that there's not enough DC fast charging options around here anyway. So, but it made the trip more interesting. Overall, the trip went fine. Obviously, the conditions with the low temperatures, high winds, snow-covered roads, that just eats away on the range of an electric car. It does also eat away on the fuel mileage of a gas car. I mean, your fuel mileage is going to be worse as well for a gas car. But with electric cars where we're so focused on a range that we are given when we purchase the car, yeah, then we're kind of disappointed, I guess, by getting 100 miles less all of a sudden out of the car than what it was rated at. But that's just how it is. That's physics. We can't do too much about it at this point. There's some things that can be improved in regards to battery technology that will extend the range overall. But, well, it is what it is at this point. I would say still, if we are capable of traveling here in Montana under these conditions, probably you are capable of traveling almost anywhere with these cars. I mean, yeah, as long as there is a road and a charger somewhere, you can travel with it. And most people do not have extreme conditions like we do here, so traveling becomes even easier. And many people have access to many more charging options than we do here. So I would say this trip was a success because we made it to and back from Helena. Just, yeah, with hanging around for about an extra hour that we really didn't like. The supercharging deal was not so bad because we met some nice people, so that was not bad at all. But yeah, overall good trip, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. If this was possibly one of the first videos you've seen from our channel, check our channel out and go back to some of the older videos. We have more videos about traveling with electric cars in the summertime and in the wintertime from the last couple years. So go and check those out. If you are interested in rural Montana life, we got some videos about that too. In any event, thank you for watching. Goodbye.